Okay, for today I've got something for you to work on that will be due on the 18th or Friday. But is there any terms that you would like a little clarification on? I think we left off with what, bark or annual? No, sink I think we left off with. Okay, anything else beyond that? Translocation, okay? Do you want me to write these? Why is that? My handwriting isn't very good. Okay. All right. That's soluble materials. Okay, so if we were to think of perspiration, that occurs in humans. What does, in mammals too, mammals do sweat. Some of them are more effective at sweating than others. I'm talking about mammals and not human. Mammals as animals, okay? So can you think of a mammal that has a problem sweating? Pigs is one. Dogs is another. So how do they get some of that heat from the inside of them to the outside? What's the most sensitive portion of a pig? Do you think? Just guess. It's where their sweating occurs. You probably know the answer. The most sensitive part of a pig. A little more specific than the head. The snout or the nose. That's where their sweating actually takes place. Dogs, how do they sweat? Not through their nose, as they're panting. Okay, so it's kind of like an exchange that's taking place. So when that happens, that's how they get rid of the hot air and the cool air comes in. Just think of if you take some soup out, or it's meatloaf or something that's really, really hot, okay? You don't want to put it right in your mouth right away because you can burn your mouth. So even as you move air over the top, it takes some of the heat away from it. Same thing in engines. What happens if your fan belt breaks? It's going to overheat because you are not moving that air over the block of the engine. It's taking heat away from it in doing it, plus circulating the radiator fluid through it as well. But anyway, transpiration. So this is the release or release of water vapor. Okay, anything else? Simple leaf. Isn't there a musical group called Simple Plan? Does that sound right? Simple Plan?
I know Simple Man, the song, not Simple Plan. Oh, that's a good one.
Okay.
And Shinedown, too.
Yeah, they did do their own twist on it, the rock version.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Didn't get what down?
The first one on the sheet.
The one that was at the top.
Oh, I didn't write that one.
Yeah, you did. No, someone else did.
Johnny wrote it, but I couldn't see it because it was too small writing.
Okay. I had a shoot or flower that has an immature leaves folded into a tip. I don't know. It might be same author but different edition, so the definition might change just a little bit. Otherwise, what did you write down? Just tell me and I'll write it down for you. Bud. Site where a new system, I'm sorry? Does what? Site where a new shoot system is in between the leaves. Okay? Okay? Okay, compound leaf. Okay, so when you look at a simple leaf and a compound leaf, when it comes to the two main crops in this state would be what and what? Corn and beans. So when it comes to those two plants, who's got a simple leaf? Corn does. So then by default, beans would have leaflets on them because as you look at what attaches to the stem, I mean, not in a matter of speaking if that's going to be that accurate, but that's what a soybean leaf would look like. It's got three parts that branch off. That is a compound leaf. Then if you're really lucky on Thursday, what do you find? Four-leaf clover. Yeah. Okay? Anything else? Veins? Okay. Okay? In other words, very similar to that of humans, arteries carries blood away from the heart, veins back towards the heart, but in this case, it's a vascular bundle that transports fluids and nutrients, I suppose you could say, throughout the plant. Is that it? Going once. Going twice. Guard cell. Okay. I think I got that backwards, don't I? Okay. Structures around the stomata regulates gas exchange. Okay. That is all of them then. We are at the end. Okay. That's guard cells, the last one. So I'd presume that that's it. Don't assume, I just presume. Make that presumption. Okay. So the rest of the time, you'll be able to work on these papers and then review on Thursday. You would be really doing yourself a favor if, one, you know where the notes are for talking about Johnny Chapman or Johnny Appleseed, that Apple's video, we went over those in class. And then the video entitled on wood, where it talked about hardwood, softwood, poplar, all of those. That would be beneficial for you as well. And then I think it was the other afternoon class, which was with the juniors. I counted 12 days that you will not be in here, certain individuals. Okay? So for you same set, when you were freshmen last year, how did you learn material? Yes. That's right. So what do you suppose you're going to do this year? Same thing. Okay? Whose responsibility is that? It's yours. Okay? Then if you're here, you don't have to worry about it because you're already here. Okay? Because how many of you do believe we are winding down fairly quickly? Okay? And for some of you, you might be thinking, great, I can't wait. Okay? And that's fine. That's everyone's opinion. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with saying I like school. There's nothing wrong with this is making me a better person. There's nothing wrong with saying this is preparing me for my future. None of that. Bottom line, hopefully we are teaching you a good work ethic. Doesn't matter what you're going to do. Mechanics, doctors, lawyers, 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 lawyers. How many times was that? Yeah, 4 times. So we are teaching you a good work ethic, whether you like this or not. Okay? Because I guarantee you, and I'm sure I told you this story. It was a separate class. This individual is going to be joining the family farm. I'm fairly certain of that. What do they not like about farming, even though that's going to be their chosen career? I hate it when equipment breaks down. It's going to be something you have to deal with. It's a career that they're choosing. They actually love doing. Whatever it is you choose to do, there's going to be something about your job that you are not going to like to do. Okay? The key is not getting into a job where 1, I don't want to go. 2, I don't like my job. 3, you don't find rewarding. If you're having those 3 combinations or multiple jobs, it's pretty tough to continue to do that. We hope that does not happen to anybody in here. All right. It's just part of growing up. If you don't like your job, you go on to another one that you can support yourself. All right? I think that's pretty good logic, isn't it? At least we hope so. All right. We'll catch up to you next time.